Look who it is! Bonjour, Matarasu! Been on a little fox hunt over on Oni Island, have you? By the looks of it, I'd say you had a rather tough time. Was that wily fox really so formidable? Ah ha 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 ha. So, yep, Waka was here the whole time. Himiko's dead, you heartless swine. Oh, I see. Well, I never expected to see you acting like such a little whelp. After all, Queen Himiko was resigned to her fate. Even you knew that, did you not, Amaterasu? So he's saying that Ami knew the whole time what was going to happen. My, what a fabulous mood you're in today. I'll tell you who's fabulous. Free. So, he says there's thunder coming from the north of Shinshu Field. No doubts heralds something coming storm. Well, Machari, I must bid you adieu. But first, let me leave you with this. A shocking zap, and it opens! So, according to Waka, we have to do something with our new thunder power in Shinshu Field so that we can do something that we couldn't do there before. And he goes ahead and marks on our map without Isun's permission once again. Yeah, who said you could do that? In the direction of evil, it sprung from the wily fox's body. So, we're going to the far north, just like it said in the outro to the last episode. But anyway, now that that is over, hey everybody, it's Chugga welcome back to more Okami. In the last episode, we defeated Ninetales, Lord of Oni Island. In this episode, we're looking at the pretty swirly thing. Okay. We are going to be, before heading off to Shinshu Field, we're going to be knocking out a bunch of side quests, because there's a ton of stuff that we can do over in the capital city, as well as in Ryoshima Coast and in North Ryoshima Coast. So, I apologize, there's going to be a lot of cutting in this episode, though, but I kind of prefer to do it that way, though, just because, well, yeah, there's... Hey! It seems I forgot to re-equip my peace spell. Okay, fine, if you guys really want to die, you can. That if there's a Halo Guardian, I forget if we've actually fought one of those before. If we haven't, then you'll see a thing on screen saying what its weaknesses are. I swear we have. I think it actually knows 4 finishers. How did I get a feedback? Where the hell did that come out of? That was pretty out of left field. Alright, alright. I'll take it. Might as well. Save me a few hundred yen. Let me go ahead and draw the sun in the sky. That was more wind than it was sun in the sky, considering it was on the ground, though. But there we go. So yes. Ninetales had to stop pretending to be a god, because it is not nice to pretend to be a god, and when you pretend to be a god, well, Amaterasu showed us in the last episode what happens when you pretend to be a god. And we get the awesome music, because I've turned it daytime. Secretly, that's the only reason why I changed it to be daytime. Don't tell anyone. Okay, anyway, first thing is first, if you remember when we were at the Dragon Palace, we got a treasure box. That treasure box belongs to that unmanly man over here who got beaten up by a bunch of 12-year-olds. You want to go over to his house and give it back to him. Because he left that there on his first visit to the Dragon Palace, and only visit to the Dragon Palace, because Orca hates him. There you are, Pooch, looking pleased with yourself, and her nose that you can see. Okay, the water dragon's calmed down too, something's bound to happen, I'm sure of it. Keep talking to him. And we offer him the treasure box. Well, I'll be, if it ain't the treasure box I've been looking for. Y'all went to the Dragon Palace to get this for me? Well, thank you kindly. At that time I drowned, they revived me at the Dragon Palace, see? And that's why I'm stuck in a body that just won't get any older. I always look like a youngin' forever and ever. Meanwhile, when I'm just getting older and older. Not anymore, you aren't. Yep, Urashima is now an old fart. How do you look? How do you think you look? Yep. And they have the same animation as Kaguya and Mr. Bamboo. Aww. Well, for that you get 20 praise, but more importantly than making people happy, you get an item! A stray bead. Alright, so that is our first stray bead we're going to be getting in this video, out of many that we're going to be getting in this video, though. So I'm going to go ahead and cut ahead to whatever our next stray bead may be. Or... may bead. I don't know, let's just cut ahead before I embarrass myself even more. Technically, there's one more stray bead that we could get here in North Ryoshima Coast, but I want to save that for the very end of the game, just because it's deadly. And anyone who's played this game before to 100%, you know exactly which one I'm talking about. And believe me, I'm saving that for the end of the game, though, just because, yeah, it's very deserving for the end, though, because of just how much failure there's going to be. But we want to go back to the Dragon Palace and look at its awesome awesomeness. I didn't even care if it's a ripoff of Salsa Sanctuary. It's a beautiful ripoff! What we want to do is, we want to go up and see Otohime again now that... Ow! Jeez. We want to go up and see Otohime again now that we have cleared Oni Island. I don't... Whoa! What the hell? What's going on? Jeez! Again, what is it with this game and just spazzing the hell out whenever I'm recording? Why, Amaterasu, it's so good to see you. What tidings do you bring? You okay, babe? I mean, that was one heck of a feat you pulled off. You had me worried. Had no choice but to perform the rite of transformation. Technically, she's performed the rite of transformation one other time in her life, but yeah. People of our realm have accepted me as their ruler. Henceforth, I devote my life to protecting our people and the sea. Oh hell, Queen Oto. What, were you too lazy to say the Hime part of it? If you talk to her again, though, she tells you something very interesting. There is something more I wish to tell you. I carry the child of my dearly departed husband, King Wada. And they're like, on the sidelines. I have every hope that our child shall grow up to be a fine leader, and maybe someday, even king or queen of the Dragonians. We Dragonians shall protect the sea for all eternity. And again, she's too lazy to say the other half of her name. But, yes. As part of her eternal gratitude, she gives you a stray bead for clearing Oni Island. Her being pregnant with the child of King Wada becomes important later in Okami-den. But... yeah, more sequel foreshadowing, I guess. But, no, what the hell? What even happened? Like, seriously, did you... Okay, I mean, like, that time I didn't... Whatever, this game just likes to spaz out whenever I'm recording it, okay? So anyway, going to the next stray beat. Okay, back in Seon City Commoner's Quarters, there is something we want to do. First off, we want to go ahead and draw the moon in the sky. We want to draw the moon in the sky, not on a building. There we go. And as you see, I equipped my Blade of Kusanagi, which we got in the last episode. See, this is what Ninetales' fate was. When you think, remember it this way, kids. When you pretend to be a god, you get part of your corpse worn on the back of a wolf. That's exactly how the world works, okay? So just remember that if you ever try to pretend to be a god, you're going to end up having part of your corpse worn on the back of a wolf. So anyway, this guy's telling us about Hayazo. Hayazo is a thief who only operates at night, and ironically, Hayazo is hiding in a rock right next to him. It's random what rock he's in though, so it won't always be the one right next to the guard, but it's one of the ones that are close to him. So, let me see here. Where is he gonna be this time? I am not having the best luck finding this guy. Okay, before I forget anymore, I forgot. Something you're going to want to do that makes this side quest a lot more helpful. You want to light all of these torches. And more specifically, you're going to want to light these big ones. You can light the big ones simply by just dragging the fire from torch to torch until you get it over to the big ones. Doing that is going to make your life so much easier while doing the side quest. Just trust me on this. You will have a much easier time if you just do it this way. And I cannot seem to get that to connect. Oh, wait. Let me slash that down. Okay, or you can burn it down. It keeps connecting to the lanterns. The lanterns keep getting in the way, and it keeps thinking I'm trying to connect it to the lantern and not to the other torch. Okay, there we go. Alright, now that you hear that sound, go ahead and slash out these rocks. And now you should be able to see him. Or not. There we go. After you've lit both of those, you should be able to see him now when you slash up in those rocks. You found me. Not bad, pal. Not bad at all. Let me introduce myself. The name's Hayazo, as if I couldn't tell that by your text box. So, and I like how he has a codpiece on. Master of Thieves, Hayazo. So, the Master of Thieves here, as he is self-proclaimed, let's think he is, he has a bunch of things that he has stolen. What he's going to do is, he is going to basically use double team on us. Yeah, we're having a lot of Pokemon references. We have to use the brush techniques that are specified by his clothing. Now, you sometimes will get fire, other times water. Trust me in this, you do not want to use Fire Burst on him. It's better to just take the flames from the torches than to, if I can do that right. If I can even do it at all now. Okay. It's better to just take the flames from the torches when you do this, though, just because Fire Burst is so big, even when it's drawn small, that frequently it'll hit his other spawns, and unfortunately, it will cause you a lot of issues. The water one is kind of weird hit detection, though, so it doesn't always work, though, but aside from that, it's not that bad. And I want to talk to you. Buddy. Oh, you have to tackle him, I forgot. When you tackle him, he drops something. Ah, fiddlesticks, if they even have fiddlesticks in ancient Japan. And here, we have a pocket watch. Hand it over to this guy over here. And we give him the glass watch. And now that we've done that, excuse me, glass watch, not pocket watch. I'm so wrong. He'll give us that. Now, he only gives you praise, but there's other items that are stolen that'll get you better things than praise, and I'm going to go ahead and cut ahead of those right now. If you want to encounter him again, you're going to have to make it day and then night again. When you're chasing him, you have a time limit. Also, if it turns to daytime before you catch him, you lose. Alright, so we got water, we got power slash. I wish they could all just be power slash. That would just make everything so much easier. Okay, so water to start off with, that's easy. How was that win? Okay, game. Alright, power slash. And let's... PK Fire! Or, did I get him? Crap, I didn't! Crap. Alright! Tackle attack! How'd you do that? And he has... what do we got here? Some food, it looks like. There we go. This is the girl you have to give the melee dumplings to. And now that we've done that, it's off to go get item number 3. That one was easy. Jeez. It was like easy Jeezy was what it sounded like I was going to say. This one, I believe, is the chrysanthemum hairpin, which you have to bring back to a guy who is in the restaurant. I think this is the only one... well, no. There's another one that's inside, though, but this is kind of a tougher one to find, though, because it's inside. I think it's... which guy? This guy. Okay. These guys are like, oh, I lost my girlfriend's hairpin, so I'm here getting drunk and drinking off all the abuse that she's giving me and punching me every 2 seconds because I lost her stupid hairpin, and now I can go crawling back and tell her I love her. Alright, but... freaking... okay. Alright, now that we're on the last one, you now see, this is why I wanted you to wait until after Oni Island to do this. On the last race you can do with him, he has electricity that he can potentially make you hit him with. Because of that, you will not be able to complete the side quest all the way until Oni Island. Where is he? Okay, there he is. You have to wait for him to run to a certain place before you can do the electricity on him, unless you have a certain ability that lets you make electricity or a certain item that does the same thing. But we're not that far in the game yet, so we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. At nighttime in Seon City, there is a ghost named Raiden. Now Raiden, he's over there, he has electricity on his person. So, this spirit has no other purpose in this game except being used to defeat Hayazo. There we go. And he lands... whoa, he like flew all the way over here. It's like we hit him too hard. And there we go. Well, I'll be darned. Think you defeat my vanishing act? I got nothing. Why does everyone suddenly have a southern accent in ancient Japan? I have no idea. But he gives you praise for confiscating everything he stole. Wow. Did he just like do what a Garo does in Majora's Mask and just commit suicide because he lost? Or I don't know. Anyway, this is the Dao mask that guy at the Dao headquarters, where Waka is, or where Waka's... it's a Waka's pimpin' house, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Now, he wanted this, because he lost his Dao mask, and Waka was going to chew him out if he didn't have it, though, so that's what we're going to give him. And I just realized that his ship looks phallic. Waka! Hi, Tootie. I'm fruity, as he would say. Just go inside. This place is such awesome music. But anyway, the real reason we're here, as you see on the computer, the monster that we couldn't identify before, that I wasn't going to identify before because it was spoilers, is Ninetales. Is that the Dao mask that was stolen? We give it to him. And for doing all this work, we get 50 praise, so 100 praise in total from the last one. And he says that for Easton saying he doesn't like bad, you get a stray bead. Yep. Okay. Now that's done. Now for the real reward. Secret Captain Waka. Well, I've always been absolutely fascinated by Captain Waka. Apparently his troopers are fruity too. You wouldn't believe what I found out. Try me. Okay, the Dao troopers have been around for over 200 years, but there's no mention of any captain before Captain Waka. Pretty strange, huh? So that means Waka is well over 200 years old. Now you have my attention. 200 years is something for me, but not for a human. So, that means if Waka still looks this young and he's 200 years old, he must not be a human. Wrap your head around that for a bit. Anyway, next thing we're going to go do. Okay, we have two things we're going to be doing in the aristocratic quarter, and then we're going to be ending this video off. There are more things we can do in the city, but we have to go do things elsewhere in other towns before we're able to do anything here. Or other villages, I guess I should say, if I want to keep with the Japanese motif. And I don't know why I said that with a French accent that was really bad. I guess my Waka impression is now rubbing off on me and wanting to be exposed a lot more because I haven't been doing my Waka impression very much, though, because I got told by a lot of my French viewers that I am very bad at it. But it's fun! Okay, anyway. So, he has an item that enables us to walk on water. That sure would make me feel like a true god, if you know what I mean. Unfortunately, we don't have enough demon fangs for it, though, so I'm probably going to have to off-screen getting this item. But the water tablet, if you equip it, allows you to walk on water. Makes things a lot more convenient. There's two areas in the game where you can get items. One of them is absolutely needed if you want to get 100%, though. So, that item is needed for 100%, though, so you're going to have to grind up to 100 demon fangs if you want to get 100% in this game. So, yeah. But anyway, the other thing we can do. We want to go ahead and freeze time, and then just go through the guards. And now Himiko's palace, now that there's no Himiko. And apparently there's no sense of depth perception for me. Gaming should be 3D. We have to go over here. Well, no, we don't have to go over here, though, but it's very, very wise to go over here because, talking to her, she asked if we can sprinkle some divine water on her grave. Now, Himiko is such an awesome queen. They didn't give her one grave, but 4. What we have to do is, we have to take this holy water right here, and we got to sprinkle it on all 4 of them at the same time. Doing such will make it rain. And now, Nudegami is going to tell us that we have awakened all of his power. Being so removed from you had weakened me. In fact, I was very near death until your pure heart awakened me. I, Nudegami, have harnessed the power of her tears. Drench the land with the benevolence. I grant you the power of deluge. With deluge, you draw 2 vertical lines going downward, and you can make it rain. So, now you have the ability to just flat out make water anytime you want. I'll go ahead and demonstrate it for you right here. Draw 2 downward lines. And there you go. This skill is the floral finisher of the ogres over on Oni Island that we did not have floral finishers for. Or, excuse me, the blue cyclops, not the ogres. So it's their floral finisher, and this skill is required to get 1 stray bead. So if you want to get 100%, you have to get this skill. But anyway, now that we have gotten a new brush power in paw, I guess, and we got a crap load of stray beads, we're going to end this off here. Next time on Okami, we're going to be going through the land and doing even more side quests that we can get done now, and filling in our stray bead count a little bit more, okay? And then, when we're done with that, heading off to the northern land. See you guys then. Ooh, item. Mine!